And it's another one. Another day in the books, another day in the NBA playoffs, and it's another episode of the Dunk Dynasty Podcast. It is the whole four. First time on a Sunday that you've heard from the entire quad. The entire gang is here. Myself, Panache Nishanu, Trigger Trey Mitchell, Jed Mitchell, the Terminator, and E-Mac, Eddie Mac, Ethan McDonald is here to discuss another day of NBA playoff games. Real quick, all the fans who are showing support on our newest post, which is the giveaway post, make sure that you go to Instagram, Facebook, TikTok as well. Once we do get it up there, to get your name and your friends' names into the draw to win a NBA jersey from the official NBA store up to USD $150 that we will also pay shipping for. So make sure you go to any of our social media platforms at Dunk Dynasty Podcast to put yourself or your friends in the draw to win that jersey. And remember, you must be following the Dunk Dynasty Podcast. Can't wait to give away that jersey on the last day of the first round, May 6th. So make sure your name's in there. Here we go, fellas. The Lakers stave off elimination. First up with them. Managed to keep themselves in the playoffs. Big win. You know, LeBron James and the Lakers on the verge of back-to-back sweeps to the Nuggets. Managed to keep themselves alive. What was your thoughts on that win there and the Lakers making sure they can see another day?
Yeah, the Nuggets, man. Watching them in the first quarter, they didn't look like they actually really wanted to be there. To be honest with you, you know, they're not a first quarter team, but the Lakers, they ran away with it. That one, the Nuggets would come back cut it within 5 or whatever, and then the Lakers would go another run and get it back to 15 or whatever. LeBron James shows up in those clutch games, those season-ending games. He always follows through. AD played well. D'Lo actually hit some shots today. Yeah, good win for the Lakers.
First time that the Lakers have scored more than 22 points in the third quarter. I was happy. I saw them come out of halftime. They looked like they were reinvigorated. They looked like they managed to finally maintain a good third, because the third quarter was where they were losing it all series. They'd been outscored in the first game, been outscored in the second game, been outscored in the third game, all in the third quarter, and then just sit yourself back, because now in the fourth quarter, you've done all this work in the first half. You blow in the third quarter today. First time where they kept pace. They still got outscored today, but they only got outscored by 2 compared to the other games when they were getting outscored by plenty. So excellent job, I think, by them to keep that momentum, keep the foot on the gas, keep pace, come out in the fourth quarter, maintain it again. In the fourth quarter, I think LeBron James, 14 points. He done his thing. Lakers stay alive. And AD, brother, they've got no answer for AD. Jokic, as great as he is offensively, AD has been having his way with Jokic or anyone else who's guarding him. So unreal by the Lakers, man. 3-1. Can they come back? I don't know. But yeah, if you're going to, there's a good start.
Yeah, I love the graphic that they showed during this game, which was the team that's been leading, or minutes led and like minutes tied. And I think the Lakers at that point when they showed the graphics had led for like 124 minutes of the series. The Nuggets had only led for like 48 or something. So it's good to see them hold a lead from the start to the end and get it done. I hope they win the next game, because then I'd love to see everyone get their hopes up again just for them to be crushed. But yeah, Nuggets will still win the series, but it's always good when a sweep's avoided, because no one loves to see a sweep.
Yeah. Denver's bench really just need to do more than just run hurdles on the court, eh? Like, Peyton Watson got a block, and that was literally it, I think, from the whole Denver bench today. You sort of need, they just need to come on and hit the odd three-pointer when they're open in the corner. That's all you can ask for, really, and they couldn't even do that today, but good win for the Lakers.
Sorry for me, accidental. I think AD is showing that he can stand up in those big moments as well. I think we've all questioned it a little bit over the last couple of years, whether he's actually got that star potential still, and whether he's actually worth the money or worth the time. And I think he's standing up at the moment. And today especially, he stood out on the court, and he was, as you say, unguardable. And Nuggets are going to have to go back to their drawing board to figure out how they're going to try to stop that dude and stop him from getting so many boards and keeping the Lakers in the game. He's great impact, and LeBron doing LeBron things that only LeBron can do. But remember, this is only basketball, so next game.
Yeah. To be fair, LeBron's already focused on Cancun, so I don't really see them. When the series is over, when LeBron starts talking about other things, like it's only basketball. But I will say my favorite part of the game was that Jokic highlight tip pass on the fast break. That was magical.
What about his behind the back ones, MPJ in the first quarter?
That was saucy. That's what I was going to say. I thought that one was.
Right.
I thought that was better, because AD was
Yeah.
like locked in on there, thinking he was going to throw the back door on the front side. Just does the behind the back pass instead. I thought that was a nice look. But both, that's what he does, right? He's basic. He's magical. He's basic like Magic Johnson. He's a big man, Magic Johnson. But look at the Lakers. I thought they done an excellent job, especially in the fourth quarter. LeBron James was hunting the what you call it, mismatches, trying to get away from Aaron Gordon. And once he had MPJ on him, or if it was KCP, or if he was able to get Jamal Murray on him, he was putting pressure on them, getting to the basket at will. That was just light work for him in that fourth quarter. But as a team, 72 points in the points. Sorry, 72 points in the paint, brother. They had no regard whatsoever. They said they made a decision from minute one. We're going to the basket. We're going to put pressure on you guys. Use our size to get to, because there's no shot blocker. As good of a defender as Jokic is now, he's improved from where he was when he, a couple of years ago. They just attacked him. They didn't really care who was there. LeBron, AD all went to the basket, and that's what you need, really. You need to take advantages. You can't rely on the three-point ball because you're not really a great three-point shooting team. So if you can get to the basket like LeBron did all game, especially in that fourth quarter, put pressure on them, this is what you get. Can they do it again? We shall see, as we said, but it's a good start. If you're ever going to come back from a 3-0 deficit, you need to start somewhere. So start here in LA, apparently.
And was Bob Myers ever the GM of like the Nuggets or something? Because holy, anyone think he's a GM of the Nuggets with the way he was talking about them today?
I think there's always been that kind of close connection between the Warriors and the Nuggets. When the Nuggets were that really high scoring team early on in the Jokic days, when they had Gary Harris, Jamal Murray, and there was like kind of those comparisons, like, oh, is this team going to be like the Warriors? But they found their own way to do it. So maybe he's got a soft spot, like from those early kind of development days.
Oh, he was just talking about how comfortable the Nuggets look, even though they're down 15.
They do too. They're incredible when they're
Yeah.
down, man. I've just never seen a team since that Warriors team that's so composed when they're down. Obviously today it was too much to come back from, but any other time really they're so comfortable when they're down. But it's gonna be interesting. I think what you were saying before about their bench trade, because Christian Brown and Peyton Watson really are supposed to be their two main guys off the bench. Whereas last year they had Jeff Green and what's his name? Bruce Brown. So it's definitely been a step down, because I don't think they've given you the impact off the bench that you probably would have wanted. Reggie Jackson, I know he comes in there. He does a pretty good job, taking on the ball handling duties when Jamal Murray gets off the court. But they just need to get a little bit more, because Peyton Watson, I think, took two corner threes, missed them both. When they attacked the basket, got blocked. Christian Brown, I think, same thing, went to the basket, I think may have got layup, but missing, bro. So you need to get something additional, because in this series, maybe you'll be able to get away with it. But I'm just thinking forward, the next series, which we all sort of anticipate is going to be the next series, unless there's a miracle. The Timberwolves have got far more depth, so you're gonna need to get something from that bench there, because the starting five, they've been unreal. So give us some more, man.
Yep. Justin
I think you've
Holiday
also got
in a
to
field goal today off the bench. And
you've also
Christian
got to factor in that it's their first playoff run. These two guys coming off the bench, like they're not
Second.
used to being
Christian
second, but they weren't the
Brown.
main guys last year, so it's pretty much their first time being the main guys off the bench. So they're trying to learn the processes as well. So it's a good series for them to kind of and figure those types of things out.
Christian Brown hasn't hit a three this whole series.
Yeah, Christian Brown. He's not really much of a shooter, really, is he? To be fair, like, he wants to get to the basket. If he can get to the basket and attack, he's good. But if you just ask him to be a spot up shooter, he's not really that guy compared to what Bruce Brown. Because Bruce Brown wasn't even a 3-point shooter. Like, he hit some shots here and there. But what I liked about him was he was willing to go in the paint, and we know Bruce Brown when he gets to the paint with that floater game that he's got. Whereas Chris Brown and Christian Watson, sorry. Christian Brown and Peyton Watson, I haven't seen anything that I'm like, oh, what's your niche? Like, what's your thing that you do when you score for us? Like, are you a guy that can get into paint? Are you a guy who's a 3-point sniper for us? I don't think they've kind of figured that out. So maybe that comes back to what Ethan was saying, that, oh, maybe it's their second go around. This is now but their first time being the main guys off the bench. Maybe they're trying to figure it out. But unfortunately for you, you're on the defending NBA champion team that's trying to go back to back. So you're going to have to figure it out much quicker. Otherwise, there's going to come a point in time where that leash is going to start shortening from Mike Malone, and it's going to go from, hey, we're giving you 15, 20 minutes off the bench to, sorry, man, you're just going to give us 10 minutes off the bench and we're going to look somewhere else. Or MPJ, Aaron Gordon, and KCP, get ready to up your minutes a little bit more.
I think the starters all played 40 minutes today for the Nuggets.
Desperate, because that's probably why, man. The leash is starting to shorten, man. You look at Peyton Watson's minutes, 17. I think it was 17, 16, 16. I don't know what it was today, but yeah, the leash is probably going to start shortening. If it hasn't already shortened now, when they get into the later series, because I assume they'll get past the Lakers, let's be honest. When they get deep into the playoffs, I think that leash is going to fully shorten to the point where, yeah, you're looking at these 40-minute games maybe being a little bit more consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out the Lakers, man. Let's go. I have to get the Lakers jersey back on for the next one. Probably my last time wearing it, but should be good. I'll be looking forward to that. So game five, yes, will be on Tuesday. So we'll see what happens then. But moving on to another game that took place today. It was Bienvenidos a Miami. Welcome to Miami for the Boston Celtics. 20-point loss, though, for the Miami Heat, trying to hold on to the home court advantage that they gained. But nah, man, the Boston Celtics came in there and did what we thought they were going to do in game 2. They did that in game 3 and took back control of the series. 104-84. Miami Heat back to being Miami Ice. The Heat finally cooled off. What was your thoughts on that game there? Jed, I know you're the same boat as all of us. We all picked the Celtics. I think we were all unanimous on the Celtics winning that game. What was your thoughts on that?
I think this series is going to come down to how Miami can execute what they want, what they're willing to gamble. Like in game 2, they went for the 3-point shooting heavy one, really paid off. They had a lot of shots. They switched heaps on the perimeter, and it really paid off. I think they're going to have to make gambles in this series, and they're going to either win the game or they're going to lose big. They're just going to have to throw some darts at the dartboard and hope they hit a few bullseyes. That's my take on it. I just don't think they can compete player for player. They just don't have the talent. But if they can find some strategies that get them in some of these key games, I think they can win 2 or 3.
I just don't think Miami's got a hope in hell of winning a game now without Jimmy Butler and Terry Rozier. I think Celtics have clicked on what they're trying to achieve, and they're shutting Bam down, and there's just nothing else. No one else is really supporting the rest of the team. So I just don't think Miami is even going to get close. Celtics are just going to be too clinical coming in with game 5, and it's not going to have it. And I just don't think Miami's got it. Celtics are going to have the easiest run into the finals ever if Dame's out as well. So the Celtics, they're just too good, and they're gonna smoke Miami in game 5, and it's not even gonna be close.
Yeah, Tyler Hero looks like he's a bit pissed especially with his missus coming out and making OnlyFans recently. So I bet that's why he's playing bad today.
No, I think Boston Celtics were always going to make adjustments after that game 2. But even in making adjustments, there's no way a team is going to shoot back-to-back, games of having 20+ threes. And really, let's be honest, that's the only reason why Miami was in that game 2. It's because they hit 23 threes. They hit 12 in game 1, and look how many they hit today in game 3. They hit 9. Come on, you're always going to come back down to earth. And when they came back down to earth, they came back down to earth hard. The Celtics found their flow again. I think they did an excellent job, because what it's going to come down to is the fact that the Miami Heat really only have 2 shot creators now, with Jimmy Butler and Terry Rozier not being available. It's Bam Adebayo and Tyler Hero. There's only 2 guys there that can put pressure on the defense, force the defense to collapse, get the ball out to 3-point shooters. And even if they do that, they're getting it out to 3-point shooters who aren't really snipers, other than Duncan Robinson, Hayward Highsmith, Jaime Harkins. I say it over and over again. Like, these aren't guys that are notorious snipers. So you're kicking it out, and it's only 2 guys. Whereas the Celtics, You got Drew Holiday, he can do it. Derek White, he can do it. Jason Tatum can do it. Jaylen Brown can do it. They got four guys who can put pressure on defense, collapse the defense, and kick it out. And they're much more competent from three because all four of those guys are named are guys that are capable shooters. They got Porzingis, they got Peyton Pritchard, they got Sam Hauser, they got Al Horford. Shooters on shooters on shooters. Collapse the defense, drive and kick. They did an excellent job of doing that. Miami Heat, if they're going to win any other games this series, it will be from just going God mode from three. Other than that, what we were saying last time, the Celtics, as long as they don't play with their food, we should be out of here pretty quick in this series.
Squeeze in some of the other significant stuff.
Sorry, guys.
And I think we heard it today by one of the commentators. He said that Kevin Love's played 6 minutes or something in the last two games because he's too slow in switches, and so the Celtics were just exploiting that while he was on the court. They'd have to run zone defense whenever he was on the court, and the Celtics were just eating them alive. And so that's also another weapon that the Heat can't use because he's just too slow. And then so it goes back, who's going to help Bam? Caleb Martin's absolute bum at the moment. Highsmith bum. They genuinely need Butler or Rozier back to help this. Well, they're not making shots. They're not going to. Terry Rozier they brought him in to help with these situations to take the pressure off Hero, Adebayo, Butler, and all that. But now if they're not there, I don't see it happening for Miami.
Yeah, that zone was crazy because they came out and I think they thought, obviously we know the Miami Heat always have success with the zone, but I know everyone likes to rip them all the time, but Jason Tatum, when the Miami Heat switched to that zone, was making some great decisions with the ball, either attacking that zone nice and early because it was a 3-2 zone. So he was trying to attack it early or finding an open man on that baseline in the short corner. He was doing an excellent job of doing that, make great decisions. And that got to the point where it's like Eric Spoelstra where, I want to keep Kevin Love, so we've got another 3-point shooter. But if Tatum's finding guys on the short corner cutting, or if he's finding open shooters like Pritchard and Hauser with that lineup that they had on, Kevin Love just becomes a guy where it was GG's, bro. You're going to have to sit here. And I don't think you'll see the court the rest of the series. There's no way you can really fit him in there because offensively, you just can't get him open looks, and it's not old Kevin Love. It's not vintage Kevin Love where he was giving you post ups. He was able to, bang with guys in the post. This is older guy, so could be GG's for him in the series, and could be GG's for the Heat in the series too.
Injuries suck, eh? Like,
well, if you think about it, the Celtics are versing the Heat without they're two of the best players in Rozier and Butler. Then whoever they play in the second round, I think it would be the Bucks maybe or something like that. And then they'll got no Giannis, no Dame.
No, it'll be Cavs Magic. They'll play the winner of Cavs and Magic.
Oh, Cavs. Okay, cool. Yeah, they'll smoke those teams. And then Philly's got Embiid that can't even see straight, bro. And then this is the easiest run to the finals.
Should Embiid be healthy by then? Like, not the knee.
He can't even use his eye, bro. His eyes just.
How long did they hang around for?
That's a long, bro. Justin Bieber's got it, that same one, so it lasts a long time. But maybe the Heat will last a long time in this series. But we all predict probably not. We should be out of here in 5 when we go back to TD Garden. So. Another good game there, but the next one up was the Thunder and the Pelicans. The Pelicans, another team. Sorry, the Thunder, another team taking on a commanding dominant lead. They got 3-0 in that series, and really, let's be honest with ourselves, other than that game one, they've been very dominant throughout. Really put the pedal to the metal, foot on the neck of the Pelicans, and looking like with no Zion, we might be out of here in 4. What was your thoughts on that game 3 there? We'll start off with you, Jed. That's your team, man. You guys looking like you're on to the conference semifinals.
It was a pretty good game, mate. Really close at the start, and then just in that second quarter, Lou Dort hit 3 consecutive threes, and the game kind of blew out from there. And then Josh Giddey was aggressive with his scoring. He played really well. Shea was chipping away, and Chet Holmgren. He didn't score in this game like he has in the other two, but just an absolute menace getting up, disturbing dunk attempts, blocked a couple of surefire baskets. Just really bring it to their team. The main thing that I noticed from this game was everyone knows that the Thunder's weakness is their rebounding. That you could out rebound the Thunder and give yourselves a chance to win the game that way. Willie Green decided to bench Valanciunas because they weren't able to out rebound the Thunder enough to get that edge. So I thought that was quite interesting that teams are like, oh, well, we know this is the weakness, but you can't just go after that weakness and expect to win the game. You've got to be more creative than that. And I think that's something going forward that the Thunder can be really confident about because that's huge. If you can't beat them targeting that big weakness, then, it's going to be interesting. Other teams might have a better chance, but Valanciunas, great rebounder, but wasn't enough. Excited for game 4. Hopefully we can get the broom out and then, off to the next round.
Man, CJ McCollum was really trying to shoot them out the series. Well, he did shoot them out the series in that first quarter. I mean, brother, there's a point in time you got to look and say, hey, it's not my night tonight. And that first quarter, I was just like, bro, please stop shooting. I think he was 0 of 7 or 1 of 7, whatever it was, but he was no.
Lou Dort, I feel like Lou Dort's been the player of the series.
No, I mean, he's been player of the series. No, I mean, like I said, it was good defense as team defense, but it's not. I'm not really talking. It's more so about CJ McCollum. You don't have to just shoot jumpers, bro. If it's not going for you, try get to the basket. Why are you settling? Lou Dort's a great defender, just like what's his name's a great. Queso Wallace is a great defender. They're all great defenders. Shay's a great, but it's like, bro, if the jumper's not falling, either look to get the ball away to someone else or put the ball on the floor. Let's try get in the paint. Let's try get the basket. But either way, it wasn't going to make a difference. What I will say to round it all up, it was not going to make a difference. We can see 1, 2, 3 games. We know who the better team was. I'm just saying from that point of view, CJ McCollum, we need better. You need to make better decisions with the ball.
Yeah, and Chet, but I'm just one thing to add to that. Chet's having a really good series defending the paint, so it's kind of like pick your poison. And I don't know why people keep going at Lou Dort trying to beat him off the dribble and trying to get some nice shots up. But yeah, Chet has been just incredible inside, and he absolutely sent back some shots today. But yeah, see what happens.
Yeah, the Pelicans aren't going to Cancun. Like Chuck said, they're going to Galveston or something. They're going to some shitty brown lake. They don't deserve the nice blue water. They quit, bro. They quit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely quit after halftime. I think they went on like a little bit of a run, and then I think they went 10, 12 minutes scoring only like 8 points.
They quit in the play-in when Zion went down. That's when they quit. And they had enough. They're like, oh, we're not going to win this series. No, we're not going to win anything with that Zion. They just look terrible. CJ and Brandon Ingram, when Zion went down, they should have gone, right, the team's now on our shoulders. We need to take this step. We need to actually, Thunder's going to be tough, but they're young. They, as you said, that not as much like rim protection when Chet's not there, or even with Chet because he's a bit smaller, and start utilizing that. But they just never did, and they're just trying to shoot the lights out when they just can't shoot at the moment. And there's no one that's taking the impact or taking the load on that team. They're just trying to share it around, and it's telling. And the Thunder just look so much better, so much cleaner, and all that shit about them being the youngest team out there and the impact that they might have on them, they're just embracing it, and they look so clean, so clinical. And next round, well, I think they will sweep it. The next round it'll be tough to see the Thunder go out, but they will definitely go out, and we'll be glad to see the finals.
Who are they going to go out to, man? Who are the Thunder going to go out to? I just want to get. I want you to preview. Who are the Thunder going to go out to? Tell us. Because that will tell us who you think's going to win the series that they're gonna face the winner of. Who do you think they're going to go out to?
Who are they playing in the next
Clippers,
round?
Clippers or Mavs?
Clippers, Mavs. Yeah,
I know what he's going to say, but I just want to hear him say it.
The Clippers are going to beat the Mavericks.
There we go. That's what I wanted to hear. That's what I wanted to hear.
And then the Clippers are going to beat the Thunder in 5.
Are we watching the same Clippers or?
That's why I wanted to say this, so he could just lie to the whole world.
Yeah, well, don't you worry, man. Don't you worry. The Clippers coming back.
Oh, right.
They just like to stress us out. They just like to stress us out a little bit. No, I didn't actually. I was playing rugby.
PG had more some points.
But what I'll say about the thing, though, what I'll say about the Pelicans, I didn't realize how many sort of open shots Zion Williamson generated for guys like Herb Jones and Trey Murphy. Like, he, as a point forward that they switched him to like this season, really trying to get him coming off screens, attacking the paint real hard. And then I didn't realize how many open shots he gets for this team or how much of the engine he really is for this team. Because guys like Trey Murphy, you try to see this guy trying to create his own shot. With all due respect, I don't think he's at that point in time. He's giving me Keegan Murray vibes where it's, oh, if he can get open shots, oh, bro, he's a sniper. He can get into rhythm real quick. But if you ask him to create his own shots, I don't think he's done, him and Herb Jones, well, especially Herb Jones, aren't those sort of guys. They need the game sort of brought to them and then they can contribute.
But I feel like don't take anything away from the fact that the Thunder are a really good defensive team. Like 1 through 5, maybe Giddy you can sleep on a wee bit defensively, but he's still, for his position, he's a big body, and when he can stay in front, he's pretty good. But like when you got that lineup where you got Casey Wallace, Shea, Jalen Williams, Lou Dort, and Chet out there, it's just
switch central,
like,
bro.
Guys, yeah, but they're also like, I heard them talk about it today, like the guys who'll give you 2-3 efforts on defense, like someone will beat them and then they won't give up on the assignment, and all 5 of them just continuously working the whole game while they're on the court, just making sure there's no easy buckets at all. And I think that's the one thing that's really taken the Pelicans out of the series. After the game 1, the Thunder made way more adjustments, way more meaningful ones, and then ever since then it hasn't really been close.
It was a David Goggins moment, bro. Third quarter. We took their souls. They took their souls. They really did take their souls. I think the Thunder definitely have taken their souls. That third quarter, they took everything out. They took the heart away. So I hope they just complete the domination game forward. Just, I want one of these series to be a sweep so we can kind of end one of them quickly.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on them benching Valanciunas and trying to beat the Thunder small after halftime?
Well, I think look at Valanciunas, bro. What was he doing? Like, he can't really guard anyone. If they go into pick and roll actions too slow, they're having to overhelp. And then the problem is that with Valanciunas, you're having to overhelp to make up for his, deficiencies, which is allowing open threes for Lou Dort, open threes for all these guys on the weak side. So I think at some point in time, they had to make a decision to say, listen, we're giving up far too much trying to cover. We just have to make the decision. And really, on offense, is he dominating Chet that much? Like, is he giving Chet 26 points, 25 points? No. So I think they kind of had to make that decision.
On the flip side, though, they went giddy heavy in the second half because Valanciunas wasn't out there. They weren't able to.
He was a source in that second half, bro. Oh my gosh, he was just having his way.
Well, he didn't have a center on him, so it's like, yeah.
When they had Alvarado on him, and he was just going over the top of Alvarado, like going at him, and then just shooting floaters, like just shooting the floater over him. What are you gonna do? People forget that Giddy's 6'8". Alvarado and these other guys are like what, 6 foot. I don't know if I'm being generous with calling Alvarado 6 foot, but they're not big guys. And Josh Giddey was really just saying, okay, listen, if you guys are not going to have a center on me and I can just attack the paint, please, by all means, let me just cook you that way. And
yeah, to me, I'm just intrigued that they're like, okay, we know this is how you can beat the Thunder, out-rebound them, do it well. But teams are like, fuck, we're actually going to have to play their game to beat them rather than trying to force them to play ours. That's I reckon, for the long term, going down the line, whether they make it far in the playoffs or not, it's quite an exciting thing when you're watching it from someone who's supporting them, because it's like, yeah, we're playing our game, not yours.
Absolutely. But yeah, that's a series there. Up 3-0 now for the Thunder. So yeah, we have opportunity to close it out in New Orleans come Tuesday for us. And then on to the last game of the day. We always keep on saying it, the series that no one cares about, the Magic and the Cavs. The most competitive series that nobody cares about. The Cavs lose again, and lose in very embarrassing fashion, scoring 29 points in the second half. The Magic dominate, win by double digits after being down 9 at the half. And now we've got a tie series on our way back to Cleveland. Wow. How do you score 60 points in one half and then come back out? You score 29. That is an absolute embarrassment for the Cleveland Cavaliers, man. Absolute embarrassment. What was your thoughts there, Trey? I know you've been trying to defend Donovan Mitchell a lot in the Cavaliers, so I'll give you first go here. What was your thoughts?
Well, you allow 60 points in the first half. You go in at halftime, you make adjustments, and the adjustments the Magic made in the second half worked, and they dominated them. Franz Wagner, heck of a game. Yeah, the Cavs definitely need to step up scoring. Like you said, it's a series no one wants to watch, but it's just going to drag on, eh?
It's so weird though. Like you must be pretty embarrassed being the Cavs, and like when that 25-5 run was going on, you've got the likes of Wendell Carter and Jonathan Isaac pulling up for threes. I think that's quite telling about the state of your team and the state of the state of Game 4.
It was 50-15 run.
Bro, they got absolutely rolled. And it was just like, you turn the ball over, brother. You turn the ball over 6 times to a team that turns it over 3 times in the third quarter. But it's just the scoring as well. Like, what the hell? How would you go from scoring 60 points? Bro, what the, 10 points in the fourth, was it? 19 in the third. Fellas, what are we doing here? But also the bench, the Cleveland Cavaliers bench, 15 points. And most of those came in garbage time. Like, come on. As it's B Teddy says it, bro, on freaking thing. Give it a break, bro. Do something, please. Like, on the road, please do something. Because you got the freaking Magic out here, 5 double-digit scorers. The Cleveland Cavaliers bench gave you nothing. 15 points. Come on, bro. You need better than that, particularly on the road. Maybe at home cooking, Levert and stuff, rooms that they use to, arena that they used to, they give you something else. But yeah, particularly today, bro, that was a terrible third quarter, and particularly the benches, they need to step up. They really do need to step up.
Remember, we spoke about it during the season that when the Cavs are at full strength, it's almost their weakest because they've got so many mouths to feed and so many people that are just selfish on that team, people that just want to have their own little hoorah. And like Donovan Mitchell doesn't like to pass the ball to any of his teammates. I don't actually know who'd want to play with that guy. And then even Mobley's, he's like, you're just selfish. And then Jared Allen, well, he's the only one that's kind of all good on the team. And then you've got Garland, who's supposed to be a good, solid as point guard who can assist, but he's just not. And then you've got Levert off the bench who's just throwing up bricks. They're just useless. And the fact that the Magic can have Paolo go off one night and then Franz go off another night or somebody else go off another night, it just shows versatility in that team and depth. And I think the Magic are going to make a sneaky run.
What's happened to Garland? Like, I swear he's been bad this year. What has happened to Darius Garland? Like, was he an all-star back before Donovan?
I think 2022 he was, yeah.
Yeah, and since then, man.
Well, as soon as they got rid of Colin Sexton, massive correlation with getting rid of Colin Sexton and Darius Garland turning shit.
Yeah.
Then good, you mean? He was good.
Yeah, well, he was real good with Colin Sexton, and then he gets paired up with Donovan Mitchell, and now he's just a bum. Like, is Mitchell just taking too much of the limelight, too much ball, too much control? That Garland is like, what is that?
ISO heavy, eh?
Yeah, and I think Garland's more of a free flow. Yeah, probably. I think Garland's more of a free flowing type of play, just like the offense to keep moving. Like, he'd probably go really well on the paces.
Yeah, I think Darius likes the ball, to have the ability to create, because when he has the ball, either in those pick and roll actions, he's able to get to the basket, able to get the pull-up threes, pull-up mid-range, get other guys involved. Because you see when Donovan Mitchell doesn't play, the stats are up there, bro. He averages high assists, averages good, the points are good. The points are there, the assists are there. He's able to be the sort of like the guy, the main ball handler. Whereas when Donovan Mitchell comes back, it's a lot of shots from Donovan Mitchell, a lot of other possessions. Even when Donovan Mitchell isn't shooting, that Donovan Mitchell takes away a lot of that usage rate. And I think that's why you don't get the best of Darius Garland, because I don't think Darius Garland is a guy who's just supposed to be restricted as a sniper, to sit there and be in the corner or sit there and wait for Donovan Mitchell to kick the ball out to him. So that's why you don't see him at his best. And in the playoffs last year against New York, same thing. He wasn't really amazing. And we're like, bro, like, why are you guys not doing anything with Darius Garland? Now we're in another playoff series. It's like, man, these two, I just don't think they mesh together. And this might be, even if they go past the Magic and they lose the next round, or by God's miracle they make it to the conference finals, this should be the last year of that pairing, along with the pairing of Mobley and Jarrett Allen, I think.
Kind of hard to argue that, though, if they make the finals or make the conference finals. Kind of hard to be like, oh, we should break this pair up or break this.
It'll be a miracle. That's why I put at the end, I said, by God's miracle, they make it there, because there's no chance they'll make it to conference finals. 0.
Yeah, but the amount of injuries from the top players in the East, there's potential.
But they're playing the Celtics next. That's the thing. Whoever wins the series is playing the Celtics.
Yeah, and then what? The way that people are dropping at the moment, what if one of those Celtics players goes and drops like Tatum
Then
or
they've
something?
got 8
I
Different
don't
players.
think
series.
we'd be that fortunate, to be honest.
Hey, I trust Horford, I trust Hauser, I trust Peyton Pritchard more than I trust these other teams who are having to
Oh
bring
yeah,
in
but they're
guys
not
like
they're not they're not the most revolutionary basketball player on the planet and Jason Tatum, the most talked about coming up player. They're one of the greatest
Face
of
of
all
the
time, if
league.
not the greatest of all time yet.
Hey man, keep sleeping on Jason Tatum, man.
Face of the league, mate. Come on.
Yeah, but he's got next. So for you guys there, anyone changing their prediction from what they had initially to start the series? Because I had Cavs winning it this series. Anyone else have something different? I still have the Cavs winning. Anyone else
I'll,
have anything different?
I'll change to the Magic winning, I reckon.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm the same. I'm gonna go with the Magic winning the series.
I think I might stay on the Cavs. We've seen the
Oh,
Magic at Cleveland. Cleveland have more home games. If it's going to be who can win at home, who can't, Cavs have more home games. I got Cavs.
Okay, so we're 2-2 split. Cavs, yeah, Cavs, and then Magic. Okay.
yeah.
That's
For anyone listening, make sure you go with me and Jed when you're putting your money on because Panache and Trey, when they go together, don't win. So
Oh,
take mine and
yeah.
Jed's opinion.
Hey,
worry,
we
man.
went against each other the other
That is
day.
not financial
Maybe.
advice, guys.
We're bucking the trend this time. Me and Trey got it. Don't worry, bro. We got this. But yeah, moving on to tomorrow's games. Early start yet again, 5 a.m. game tomorrow between the Knicks and the 76ers. So we'll make our predictions for all the games. Here we go. Knicks versus 76ers at home. I'm going to go with Chef Boyardee, Joel Embiid, and the 76ers to win that one.
I'm going the Knicks.
Next,
Yeah, I want to see. Well, I don't just want to see. I think the Knicks are in store for a big game. I think the Philly needed that 50 bomb to get the win, and I don't see another 50 bomb coming.
Yeah, I got Philly winning that one.
And who you got, Trey?
The Knicks. Yeah, I think the Knicks will come with a different game plan this game. Slow down Joel Embiid. Probably have Hartenstein and Robinson. Mitchell Robinson going at Joel.
So, Mitchell
that's-
family versus
that's
the
all good.
world.
All good. They'll have both those two guys on the court guarding Joel Sweet as Tyrese Maxey drops 50. That's all good.
Don't worry, man.
Can
It's
he?
the Mitchell's versus the world, bro. You guys should have backed us because Philly, me and Ethan, there we go. Philly up. Let's go, baby. Philly tied up 2-2. Then we go on to the second game. I don't think I need to ask Ethan who he's going to pick for this, so we'll skip him. Mavericks versus Clippers. I'm going
I
to
got the
back
Clippers.
Ethan yet again. I think they tied up. They got embarrassed. They will not get embarrassed again. Give me the Clippers to tie up the series.
Got the Mavs. Probably didn't need to ask me that, but is Kawhi, if he's going to be playing like 25 minutes like he did the last game, he's better off just sitting out, I think. I don't know, he hurt the team too much last game.
All right. And who you got, Jed?
I've got the Clippers. I think I'd love to. Well, I reckon they're going to level it up. It's going to be one of those series that doesn't really make much sense. They'll steal games away from home. I think it's going to go 7 games as well.
All right. I'll ask Ethan anyway. Ethan, who you got for this game?
Yeah, Clippers, I reckon by 20. Very nice, mate. Them.
All right. There we go. That's a bold call. We like that. Okay. So it's only Trey. So we're 3-1 up here. So only Trey wants the Mavericks here. Okay. I like it. And then we move over to Indiana. This game is going to be very interesting because we're going to be waiting right up until 11 a.m. New Zealand daytime to find out whether or not Giannis or Lillard is playing. So keep that in mind when you make these predictions. Bucks or Pacers, game 4 in Indiana. Because of the uncertainty about who's going to be available, I don't think Chris Middleton's going to be able to carry them like he did, in game 3. So give me the Pacers to go up 3-1 and put Bucks in danger.
Yeah, I got Pacers and I got Middleton on the over.
Yeah, I've got the pace. Oh no, actually, I'm gonna go with the Bucks. I think one of them will play, and I think as much as I'm a fan of the Pacers, I just don't think the way they play is consistent enough to be able to bring it as many games as they have so far. So I think they'll have a little bit of a fall off.
I don't think Lillard's going to play because he's re-aggravated his Achilles or something. So it's Sounds quite major.
Well, who you
It's
got?
100% going to be the Pacers, and Pascal Siakam is going to drop 40 on their faces and take it up 3-1.
All right. So another 3-1 from the fellas. So that's all 3-1 in favor of the Pacers. Only Jed going for the Bucks there. Okay. And then last game of the day could be the last game of the season for the Phoenix Suns and the last game of their big three before they blow it up. Since we all saw Matt Ishbia crying on the sidelines in that game 3 blowout. Timberwolves versus Suns game 4 in Phoenix. I am going to say get the brooms out, get 4 of the brooms out. It's a sweep. Anthony Edwards, DX, Degeneration X again. DX chops the Suns out of the playoffs.
No, I disagree. 100% going to be Phoenix winning that one.
Yeah, I've got Phoenix. I reckon gentlemen sweep.
Nah, I got T-Wolves. I'm sick of hearing the excuses.
Yeah, boy.
T-Wolves got it. I've gone 3 games in a row on the Suns, and they fucking let me down every time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So 4th time he switched over. He's come to the good side, man.
Yeah, and now you watch Phoenix go win it, and you're just never going to get the series right, mate.
Don't worry about it.
The series is going to 7, mate. The series is going to 7.
I wanted the Suns to win, and if they do win, hopefully they do. But they've proved me wrong 3 times now. So
This series go to 7. Ethan.
There's
The
so
series
much,
could have go to
there's so
7
much
if you made
talent.
the Suns play at
There's
5-1.
so much talent on that Suns team. They're going to come back and shoot. Don't let them get one, Don't let them get one.
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Backs you on that one.
I don't know about that one, but we will see. That's what we get to do. We will see tomorrow. So yeah, that's all the Dunk Dynasty podcast picks for game 4s on Monday. So yeah, if you're gonna listen to the episode before those games, make sure you listen to our tips, man, and hopefully it make you a bit of coin, a bit of cash. And shout out to any of the sports books. Come sponsor us, and we can give out some codes on these. So yeah, good
just
stuff.
to be clear, this is not betting advice. So
well, it's not betting
if you're
advice from
wrong-
them, but it's betting advice from me. No, I'm kidding.
if
It's
you're
not.
wrong,
It's not.
don't accuse us of being incompetent. We just don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah. there you
Ethan's
go.
got Clippers by 20, by the way. So bet that.
Oh yeah, Ethan said Clippers by 20. So everyone get on that. That's financial advice. He said
100%.
it. No.
I did, I would say that, and also bet on the Timberwolves and Phoenix going to 7. You should do that as well.
There you go. But boom,
What the hell?
that's all the NBA talk. All good. And Jed Mitchell, get us on to the trivia. So trivia score update. Myself at 8, Trey's at 8, Jed's at 6, Ethan is at 1. Here we go. Another quiz. Let's see what you got for us, man.
Okay, this week's quiz is to do with players in the playoffs at the moment, and I've got a list of 17 names here, and you guys have to tell me how far they've been in the playoffs. So you're going to get 1 point for getting it right, and then another bonus point for telling me the team that they were on when they went the furthest. So how it's going to work, I'm going to go each person, I'm going to rotate around. You're going to have one go each onto the next person, and it's the first to 10 total points, or at the end, who's got the most once we've been through the 17 names. Okay, so first up, I am going to go with Ethan because he's on the bottom of the leaderboard.
Oh my god.
Say a number 1 to 17, then I'll give you the player.
1.
1, you've got Pat Beverley. How far has he been in the playoffs?
He went to the conference final
With who?
with the Rockets.
That is correct. 2 points for Ethan. Trey, you're up next.
Well,
12. Sweet. You have got Doug McDermott.
Doug McDermott. Jesus Christ. The Bulls.
With who? Wait, how far?
Shit, did they make conference finals when he
No,
played?
incorrect. Eastern semis. You get 1 point.
13.
Oh, do we not do numbers again after you've Is it just okay? Never mind.
13.
13. Tobias Harris.
Conference semifinals. I'm pretty sure he done it twice with the I know he's done it with 76ers. Yeah.
Yep. Bingo, correct. Good job. 2 points for you. Ethan, you're up.
Number 2.
Number 2, Malik Beasley. Keep it quick. Keep it quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna say second round.
No. What team?
Oh, I was gonna say the Bucks.
He was on the Lakers last year and went to the conference finals. No points for you. Trey, you're up.
5.
5, you've got CJ McCollum.
Ooh. Ooh.
Whoa, conference finals with the Blazers.
Hey, correct. Trey's got 3. P, you're up.
Give me number 7.
Mo Wagner.
Mo Wagner. This is it. Yeah, this is it. First round with the Magic.
Hey, that is the hardest one in there, and you got it right.
Yeah.
What, was he not on the Lakers championship team?
No, this is his first playoff series.
Wow.
Ethan, you're up. Good job.
Number
Pete,
number 17.
Number 17, Nicholas Batum.
Oh, the Batum man. Love that man. It would have been what with the Clippers in the conference finals.
Hey, correct. Trey, you're up.
Shit. 10.
10, Derek Jones Jr. Derek Jones Jr. Bro, Trey's getting the hard ones.
Did he make the finals with the Suns?
Oh, so close. He made the finals with the Heat. So you get 1 point.
Give me number 14, please.
14, that is Kelly Oubre.
Kelly Oubre. Same thing. This is it. Conference semifinals with this team here, 76ers.
You mean, wait, this is it? This current...
Like this year, like 76ers conference semifinals.
They're not
This
in
is
the
called
conference
first round.
semifinals yet.
Oh my God, it's the first round. Sorry. Yeah. 76ers first round. Oh my God, bro. My mind was tripping. I thought it was the second round.
0 points.
He was on the
0
Suns.
points. No. He made the Eastern Conference semifinals with the Washington Wizards.
Oh, with Wall and them boys. Oh my God.
Oh.
Wait, was he not on the Suns when they made the playoffs?
No.
Oh, he went to the Warriors and shit.
Oh.
Hornets, yeah. Who's
Yeah,
going with that? There was P. Ethan, you're
Mine.
up.
Number 3.
Number 3, Gary Harris.
Oh, it'd be the finals with the Nuggets.
No.
What?
You said the finals. Is that what you said?
Wasn't he? He was in the Nuggets. No, he was in the Nuggets.
We got for like 6 years.
Yeah, he made the Western Conference finals with the Nuggets, not the finals.
I think he got traded after the bubble or something.
So you get 1 point for the Nuggets. Ethan is currently leading. He's on 5 points. Trey's on 4. P's on 4. Trey, you're up.
6. 6 still there.
Larry Nance Jr.
2018 Cavs.
That's
Hey, there we go.
piss take, bro. What?
About time I got a fucking easy one, bro.
Oh, okay, give me number 4, please.
Joe
I just
Ingles.
did that. Oh, did I just-
Kill me now.
No, you did 3.
Utah Jazz, 100%. Conference semi. Oh no, conference. Oh, Utah Jazz conference semifinals.
That is correct. That's correct. Good job.
Oh, I thought he was on the Bucks team. No.
Nah. He was on the Bucks team last year, first round exit.
Oh.
Ethan, you're up.
Number 11.
Number 11 is TJ McConnell.
Yeah, I don't even know. Would this be his? Who other team has that guy been on? I'm gonna say conference semifinals.
With who?
Shit, I don't know. Let's go with
Three.
Pacers.
2. Nah, it's Philly. But you got Eastern semifinals. That's correct. Trey, you're up.
What number? 8? Lucky number 8.
Markel Fultz.
76ers conference semifinals.
the 76ers ones are so easy because it's always the semifinals. Yeah, correct.
Give me 9.
9 is Mason Plumlee.
Mason Plumlee. Oh yeah, conference finals with the Denver Nuggets.
That is correct. So currently point standings at the end of that round: 8 to P, 8 to Trey, 6 to Ethan. Yeah. Ethan, choose
Number 15.
Number 15. That is Paul Reed.
Fire. I'm gonna go currently now with Philly.
No, you got Philly right, but it was Eastern semis.
Damn.
Right, you're right.
Wait,
I believe
isn't this the last one here? I didn't
This
get an
is the
opportunity to
last- yeah.
tie.
This is the last one here. So I'll let you all have a guess at this one, and this is for the win, okay? It's Josh Hart.
Conference semifinals
Next
with the
second round.
Pelicans.
What's yours, Trey?
Next second round.
What's yours, Ethan?
I'm gonna go Pelicans first round.
Trey wins it.
Oh my
Apparently,
God.
he never made it to the playoffs with the Pelicans. Trey gets the 2 points and takes the dub. Congratulations, Trey.
Let's go,
How proud are you to win the Quiz of all quizzes?
mate. It's like it's almost like who he played for that they play on TNT.
Yeah. How'd you guys find that? I liked that. It was fun.
That was very good. That was very good.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. Yeah.
Ethan, you did pretty well. You caked one question and it screwed you.
It screwed my
Harry-
momentum, bro. It was the Gary Harris one. I was like, sure they went to the finals. I couldn't remember when he got traded to the Magic. I wasn't sure when it was.
It
Aaron
must have been
Gordon.
his last season, but yeah.
After the bubble, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But there you go. There you go. Episode 27 of the Dunk Dynasty Podcast. Over and out. Trey leads the board now. 9. Myself on 8. Jed on 6. Ethan on 1. But yeah, constantly giving you guys episodes throughout the playoffs. And remember, it's at the beginning of the episode as well, but we have our jersey giveaway going on. So if you want to go in the draw to win an NBA jersey from the official NBA store up to USD $150 with shipping covered, go to our social medias on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and you'll go there and find out how to go in the draw to put yourself in the draw, your friends in the draw to do that. And again, remember, with the podcast, share it with your friends, your family, your work colleagues, everyone who you know that loves basketball. Keep our podcast growing so we can keep coming out here and giving you guys quality NBA content all throughout the playoffs and again for future to come. So, fellas, with that being said, we're signing out. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Outro music.